Hey team, it's James. Welcome back to another video. Today we are here in Potts Point, exploring the area. This is one of Sydney's most densely populated suburbs, and it's filled with super cool and quirky Art Deco apartments, cafes, nightlife, and all sorts of crazy stuff. And all of that is packed into a tiny little area, but I think it's pretty cool. So let's have a little look around. And it's also where I'm currently working. So right on the border between King's Cross and Potts Point is this iconic Coca-Cola sign, which has been here since 1974. And I believe it is a listed heritage site, building. I guess it's a sign, so it's not really a building, but yeah, it's very significant to Sydney. The giant billboard was originally installed to advertise Coca-Cola, but it quickly became part of Sydney's identity, and you've got to admit it is pretty cool. I think the idea was to make it similar to the one in Times Square. I wouldn't particularly say this is anything like Times Square, this area, but there it is, the iconic Coca-Cola sign, and it is the most photographed sign in all of Sydney. That's pretty cool, and it does light up at night, so I would highly recommend coming down and checking it out. As I say, it's right on the border between King's Cross, which is just here, this area, station's just down there, and Potts Point, which is where we're heading now. Hello, how are you? Takeaway please. Can I have a caramel latte?
Regular.
Do you have any cinnamon rolls? 9 AM? 9 AM, okay. Just a regular latte please, thank you. So we're just about to head down Macleay Street here in Potts Point. You've got King's Cross Police Station just over there, which actually is quite a cool police station. I've taken a few photos here in the past. First time we came here, just because it looks quite cool and quirky. But we've just come down from that way. That's where the gym I work at is, just down there. I'm not entirely sure where King's Cross ends and Potts Point begins, but it's somewhere between that Coke sign and the station, King's Cross Station. There's lovely water fountain feature here. It's a nice little park you can sit in. It's particularly nice in the summer. This street is full of little cafes, shops, quirky buildings. I've just been to one called Ignis, which was down that little alleyway, and they supposedly do the best cinnamon scrolls in Sydney. And so I went to try and get one to review it for you guys, but they haven't got any until 9 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock now, so I'll have to go back in a minute. So I just got a little coffee, second coffee of the day. I had a coffee, my first one at Algorithm, just opposite the gym I work at, which is also a really nice cafe if you are in Potts Point to check out. Lovely coffee, and they're super friendly in there. Literally every time you go in, they're like, hello, hello, everyone starts saying hello, good morning. I highly recommend. Look at that proper Art Deco style building there. Absolutely love it. It's super cool and quirky around here. So many great photo spots. So we are here in Bear Park in Elizabeth Bay, just off of Potts Point, still classed as the same area. This is one of my favourite little hidden gems. It's a beautiful tranquil spot right by the water on the harbour. You've got all the boats, especially on a beautiful sunny day. Sun's just come out, which is a touch. It's absolutely lovely. Super nice to come down here on the water with your little coffee and your pastry and just relax, soak up the views. As I say, look at that, the sun's come out now, the sun is shining. I love the way how it reflects on the water. Super peaceful, super calm. You've got this lovely little park area, all these Art Deco buildings just up here, as you can see. This one's almost kind of more Mediterranean vibes, especially with all the flowers and everything. This is probably one of the only areas that reminds me a little bit of Europe. in the whole of Sydney. There's a few little pockets and places that are kind of European-esque, and this is definitely one of them, and I just absolutely love it. It's one of my favourite little spots. Highly recommend Potts Point if you are looking for a morning, exploring, getting a little coffee, looking in some quirky shops, finding some cool little buildings and things, and coming down on the water, just soaking up these views on a beautiful summer's day if you are here in the summer. But even, I mean, it's May now, which is autumn, end of May, so it's still warm. Like, I'm wearing a t-shirt. I was a little bit cold, I have a hoodie on, but now I'm sweating. Once you start walking, you get quite warm. I took my mate Veggie here once, and he said it reminded him of Game of Thrones, which I can kind of see. It's got that kind of Mediterranean, Greek kind of feel just down by the water here. And like I say, it's lovely. There's toilets over there if you need them as well. Everyone's out walking their dogs, soaking up the views. I've seen people doing a little bit of yoga over there, a little bit of martial arts, which is a bit random, but it's a great little spot if you do come down this way to Potts Point. A little steep down the hill to get here, but nothing you all can't handle. Okay, so I've just finished up with work, had a few sessions. It's now 1 o'clock. I went back to Ignis to see if they had the cinnamon scrolls, but they were sold out. I'm getting a bit bad luck with those cinnamon scrolls today. Too early before they were ready, and too late they're all sold out. So we're going to head back down to Clay Street and see if we can find any other little spots for a nice little pastry. Caramel latte. Cheers, thank you. Pastry has been secured, guys, come on. Ended up finding this nice little cafe called the Grumpy Baker. Had a load of pastries that look super nice, but this one caught my eye. It's a chocolate and cinnamon croissant. Not too crazy, not too big either, so let's give it a try. It looks really good. Oh. That is delicious. You can tell it's going to be nice, but just the way like the pastry rolls with those lines, look at that. Come on. Just a small coffee to wash it down after a day of work at the gym. So I'm currently at Arthur Micklehone Reserve, is I believe how you say it. Got the beautiful view of the water just here. It's like a lovely little park that's been gardened nicely, and there's got a little pond over there with some koi fish, which I'll show you in a minute. A lovely view of the water, great spot to come after a little walk around Potts Point, looking at all the architecture in the building. As I say, some amazing Art Deco buildings and kind of European Mediterranean vibes going on around here. I would say this is one of the most European little pockets of Sydney. So if you're missing that little European taste, or you just want a little bit of Europeanness whilst you're here in Sydney, then definitely come to Potts Point. As I say, it kind of merges with King's Cross, which is super quirky. It's kind of like the Soho of Sydney, I would say. Probably, I would say, my favourite walk and coffee, get a pastry, take some cool photos and just soak up the views in Sydney, if that makes sense. So I would highly recommend. To be honest, you can't go wrong with the coffee and pastries here in Sydney. Basically everywhere you go, it's going to be nice. And this is the view of the water, all the boats, lovely with the trees just there in front. Super nice, super chill way to finish my day here at Potts Point. If you have enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Plenty more Australia videos, explorations, hidden gems coming your way. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you for the next pastry.